Country music's party of the year is this weekend. The Academy of Country Music Awards will bring together some of the biggest names in music. Bryan and Dierks Bentley are both nominated this year. They have 35 ACM Award nominations between them. The pair has a combined 32 #1 hits and 13 #1 country albums. Both return to the stage as co-hosts for the second time in Las Vegas on Sunday night.
Good morning.
Yeah, Bryan.
I like our stats together.
They
They sound
that's
huge.
huge. I must bring in a third co-host so we could like really, cross
get the
Beatles
stats
and
up.
You must be doing something right. They brought you back again. You must be doing something.
Yeah.
No,
So,
is it go ahead. Is it the chemistry between the two of you, or what?
Well, Dierks and I, we've got a lot of history out there. I mean, we've been on the same record label for, I guess we don't need to date us to age us, but we've been on the same record label for many years.
toured a lot together.
Toured a lot together back in the early years, the formative years of our career.
I think before we were married.
Before you were married.
Exactly.
I got married a few years before you did. So.
But we.
Oh, before you were married to other people.
Yeah, well, we're married now.
But just the way you said it,
we
the
have a
way you
TV marriage.
before we were married, it's the way
Yeah,
you said it. Yeah. Kathy, we
Careful
don't like
now,
that.
they'll use that against us.
but you guys have been preparing for months for this, right?
Yeah, we've been, email chains, and we've actually, we've actually huddled up around a couple of, we've had formal meetings with CBS guys and the guys that produce the show with.
What are those CBS guys like when you have formal meetings with them?
They come in with briefcases. And,
what they do is they come into town and we take them out to restaurants. We buy them a lot of food and we buy them a lot of wine, a lot of drinks, and then at the very end we talk about work for a little bit.
They had this gold coin that was $200.
I bought a lot of steaks.
Then we went and melted it down. So.
But you know,
Great meeting.
Watch, right?
guys, when you watched that debacle at the Oscars, how they got it wrong, was there a part of you that said we got to do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen to us, or do you say there's no way that can happen to us?
I can't imagine that happening to us, but you never know. I mean, last year when we started the show off at the top, I mean, it's live. There's things that happen. We tried to involve some of our buddies in the crowd last year to get that.
We had a series of like 6 country music artists that were supposed to have a speaking role in the audience. And last year,
It kind of got jumped. Someone jumped their gun a little bit, and so we were kind of flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, like when we realized that and it wasn't one of the artists, it was like a camera guy missed his cue just because it was a lot of moving parts, and Dierks and I were like, okay, well, this is changing on the fly.
It worked out pretty great, but it was
That's the beauty of live, though.
that gets
sort of roll with the
me nervous
punches.
thinking about it.
Yeah, I know, butterflies.
That's why we have a backstage bar set up to help out, level out the
And you're both performing on the show too, right?
Right. We got
You 2 or 3?
I got a couple of performances.
I have 3.
Yeah.
No, we have 3.
I have 3. You have 3?
So what's the big question going into this?
The big question going into it's always with me. I always like to look at the list of the new performers that are getting the new young country artists that are getting their first chance, and I always
Mary Morris.
Well, and
I love Samara.
I do.
And Dierks has a song out with Cole Swindell, who and get a little plug in for Cole. But it's Cole's kind of first big performance.
It is awesome
too.
for him, man.
And it's always fun seeing how they handle their first big. Because when you're a country artist and you get these big time television award moments, I mean, it's a big thing for your career.
So you remember yours?
Oh, gosh.
What do you remember about that?
I remember a panic attack.
Yeah.
I just remember, the just huge amounts of anxiety and, there we go. But
The quick clap.
I know all those people I'm high-fiving too. But we,
my first time ever doing major TV was like I had 28 seconds to perform.
Yeah.
And we're playing the tracks. My drummer carried his drum out, a snare drum on stage, and was pretending to play drums. We're all faking. I looked down, there's Tim McGraw and Faith Hill looking back up at us. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, look at that
Look
hair.
at you.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Chesney standing up. Thank you.
Luke, you know what I think is so cool about you? Your speaking voice is kind of like your singing voice.
I hope.
No, but for many people, it's not, though. I love the way you speak.
You
I
can't
love
hide
the way
that
you sing.
accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the accent is very thick.
You can't hide that.
Homer Powell all the way. No, I'm glad.
We should also know it's probably going to be a very big night for Keith Urban.
Yes, he's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Keith. I mean, I look at Dierks and I. We kind of look at each other about his career and just
Yeah.
how he's always.
He's yeah. I mean,
He's the complete
The votes are in,
package.
so I'm not going to mess. You know, he's the best, I think.
He
But
is.
I want
The
Luke
best
Wood-
what?
He's just so playing
The guitar.
at singing, at you know, he's just such a great entertainer.
Best beach body.
Yeah, his guitar playing. His guitar playing, Charlie, is he's
Yeah, if you've
the
ever,
best. I've never heard anyone play guitar like in any genre of music. Keith
Really?
is just hands down the best.
You know, Keith is on our label, and
He's so tasteful.
And
you know?
every year we our label does a private event where all the artists come in and play for everybody that works at the label. And Keith has done it for years. And until you just sit in a room with him and a guitar and watch, like, we pride ourselves on being pretty good guitar players. But when you're around Keith and you see, like, it's almost like there's 15 people playing the guitar, and it's truly one of the. It's a sight to behold.
It's a little like
Keith-
seeing Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
Like blows your
He
mind.
went to see Dear Evan Hansen last night. And how's your Pinterest going, Luke Bryan?
Oh, she called me out
I
on
am
it.
so impressed.
She got it out. No, we were talking about that I'm kind of been.
I see a different
I've
side of you,
inadvertently gotten
Bryan.
hooked on Pinterest.
I know. I'm a Pinterest fan too.
See,
Luke's
I'm
all
kind
over
of
it.
like I'm wanting this little fishing cabin.
Decorating
I found
ideas.
the right
I'm
wallpaper.
wanting this fishing
Look
cabin.
at this floral wallpaper
It's
for his
such a
fishing
trap
cabin.
because you start looking at a cabin to build on a little fishing place, and then you like start seeing like
Antiques.
frames with fish, and then you see like the Billy Big Mouth bass, and it takes you down this road. So I'm like, oh gosh, this is so. Yeah,
We've lost this
I
show.
can't
Sunday
get
night-
decorators anymore. I'm running
Well-
low on the decorating funds.
Okay,
I got to
Dierks
do it
Bentley.
myself.
Go play in their stadium. We'll do all right.
Luke Bryan, so glad to have you
night.
guys here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the 52nd Academy of Country Music Awards, and they will air what night, Gayle?
Sunday night
At 8, 7 Central, right here.
on
CBS.
All right.